What's up everyone, I'm Pamela, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to discuss a recent interview with Skeet Ulrich, where he discusses Stu Macher's return in Scream 7. My previous video was him talking about Sam Carpenter's character arc, but in the same interview, he also talked about Stu Macher's return. But before we get into it, please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future posts, future Scream 7 updates, Scream theories. Please also go follow me over on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and please subscribe to my second YouTube channel. Let's get into it. So, like I said, Skeet Ulrich did an interview with Screen Rant. In my previous video, I talked about what he had to say about Sam Carpenter and her storyline, and now we're discussing Stu Macher's return. You guys know I'm a Stu believer. I believe Stu Macher's alive. I think he's going to return in Scream 7. I'm fairly confident of that. So let's see what Skeet Ulrich had to say about it. The headline reads, Billy Loomis actor Skeet Ulrich on whether he wanted to see Stu return. Actor Skeet Ulrich, who played Billy Loomis in the first Scream movie, reveals whether he wanted to see Stu Macher come back to the franchise in some capacity. Both Billy and Stu were revealed to be the Ghostface in the first movie and were eventually killed by the end of the film. However, theories have been raised that Stu could still be alive or might return in the franchise's future in some capacity. Speaking with Screen Rant, Ulrich addressed the possibility of Stu's return in the upcoming Scream 7 or at any point in the future. The actor explained how he had to keep his return in 2022's Scream a secret, indicating the same could be possible for actor Matthew Lillard. He says, I think as long as it didn't make a parody of itself. I think the only opportunity would be as if he was alive for it to make any sense. And yeah, I was all for it because he's all for it. And yeah, I was hoping. By the way, it could be happening and he wouldn't say a word. I had to keep it secret for 14 months for Scream 5, so who knows?
As long as it didn't make a parody of itself, I think the only opportunity would be is if he was alive for it to make any sense. And yeah, I was all for it because he's all for it. And yeah, I was hoping. By the way, it could be happening and like he wouldn't say a word. I had to keep it secret for 14 months or 5, so who knows?
So just like Skeet Ulrich said, it could be happening and Matthew Lillard wouldn't say anything. Matthew Lillard even said himself at a recent convention a couple months ago that if he was going to be in Scream 7, he wouldn't tell us.
Are you going to be in Scream 7?
If I said yes, wouldn't that be incredible? If I was in Scream 7, I would never say yes.
And that's what I always say to people. It would be kept under wraps. It would be top secret because if Stu Macher comes back, this is going to be possibly the biggest twist of the entire franchise. So why would the people involved in creating the movie admit that Stu Macher is going to come back? They won't. It's going to be top secret. The article goes on to say, how could Stu return in a future Scream movie? In Scream 6, it was confirmed that Stu died in 1996. A photo of him appeared in the movie with his death year listed underneath. However, a hallucinatory version of Billy appears in 2022 Scream and Scream 6, seen by his daughter Samantha. Because of this concept being introduced, it's possible a dreamlike version of the Ghostface killer could come back in a future movie. Which I personally don't care for that idea. I don't see how that would even make sense. The only way to do it, I think, is if he's still alive, just like Skeet Ulrich said in this interview. The article goes on to say, the only known relative of Stu's to appear in later movies is Vince Schneider, his nephew, who was killed by Scream's Ghostface. However, Vince's mother, Leslie Macher, was also mentioned in the film, opening the door for her possible appearance in the future. If she were to show up, it could justify the inclusion of scenes involving Lillard's return, either through flashbacks or hallucinations like Billy. Despite hopes that Stu could return for revenge following the events of the first movie, it's more realistic for the Scream franchise to keep developing new Ghostface killers whenever a new installment arrives. However, that doesn't mean he can't appear again if a creative solution to his death is found to give him new life. Even though he isn't alive, it seems even Ulrich is hopeful that he could come back in a future movie. So hope is still alive, people. It's not over till it's over. Matthew Lillard has wanted this for his character of Stu for years and years. He's been very vocal about it.
Whenever he comes back somewhere in the future, because that's what happens in horror movies all the time, they bring the killers back.
And Skeet Ulrich has always been in support of his friend. So what do you guys think about all of this? Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Are you a Stu believer? Do you want to see Stu Macher return in Scream 7? If you haven't already, check out some of my other Stu Macher videos. I've done a ton of Stu videos, one of them being 50 Stu clues. I will link my Stu Macher videos down below in the description if you want to check them out. And I will also link my Stu playlist at the end of this video. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. And please also follow me over on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see you guys in the next video.